I believe that many are fully satisfied in life and happily living, appreciating who they are and what they have. I also understand that many people don't want big changes. However, this time, we challenge the common conditions that we have accepted since birth. It concerns some sensitive issues in our society, so please take it as urban legends and use your discretion whether to believe them or not. It is totally up to you. We were born and raised in today's consumer-oriented society that is centered on money and power. There are many things that we have accepted as common sense, even if we feel that they do not make sense. But there are also many things that do not surface. Last time we talked about that people have to earn money to live and support their families, and it makes us spend more time with their co-workers than with their families. In the meantime, why there are robberies, thefts, and fraud? Isn't it because they feel unequal that they have less money than others? Isn't it because the society is structured in such a way that it is impossible to live without money? By the way, the mainstream media will never report anything that is unfavorable to their sponsors. For instance, after tracking down the source of the computer virus, a company was found to be the one that produces antivirus software. However, since the article was sponsored by that company, it was suppressed internally. Another example is that a newspaper reported that a pig farm in Kyushu, Japan, where pigs were being fed with unsold excess bento boxes from convenience stores that were about to be wasted, started producing defective piglets, and some sows even died, but the articles disappeared from the internet and history. There are many stories like these. Why can't we know the truth? Only few people know such manipulation, but these are also part of the consumer-oriented economy that prioritizes those who fund money. YouTube is also a media that relies on advertisement, so this video could also eventually be deleted. However, Google has the potential to be a fifth-dimensional company, so I hope that they do not succumb to the pressures of this money-driven economy. By the way, this channel is currently set to be ad-free. Okay, did you know that when something innovative that actually cures cancer without modern medicine or pharmaceutical means come out, such as frequency therapy device, it will be completely destroyed? Such laboratories have been burned down, such doctors' licenses have been revoked, and in the worst scenario, their lives have been threatened. According to the statistics from Precedence Research, the scale of the cancer industry, which is leveraged by chemo drugs, radiation, and surgery, was $164 billion in 2022. Cancer is actually not a disease, but a symptom that occurs as the body's defense mechanism. It is a self-defense function that is built into our physical body from birth. Without cancer, one would have died a long time ago. There are microscopic life forms, we call it source of life, in the body. When there are excess amounts of toxins enter or generated in the body, they sacrifice to nullify the toxins. The remainders of the nullified toxins are called tumors. So there's a book about it that was published in 2012, but only in Japanese language. If you are interested in and can read Japanese, please follow the link in the description. War would be the biggest evil of the consumer-oriented society. I'm sure many of you know by now that 9/11 was an insider job and a self-played farce. The propaganda to kill them before get killed was very successful and created an excuse to attack the Middle East to gain oil rights. Okay, remember, this is an urban legend. In the past, conflicts between countries seem to have been based on religious reasons and so on. But now it is money, especially for arms dealers like military-industrial complex that profits no matter who wins or loses. If you trace where the money goes, you will be able to see who sets fire and make conflicts. While many people around the world are suffering from hunger and poverty, top athletes and some entertainers are more than the national budget of a small country. And in wars, the more you kill, the more medals you earn. This is the civilization on earth we live. That is inconceivable from the perspective of advanced space civilization. Earth's civilization is still at primitive level. However, we are now entering the 12,000-year cycle of categorism as we approach the time of ascension to the fifth dimension. The analogy is like going from kindergarten to elementary school, so to speak. This money and vested power-centered, consumer-oriented society clouds spirituality, that is, the realm of God, resides within us, and promoting the animal nature of valuing wealth, fame, and supremacy in the material world. Prior to this type of society, spiritual development of self was prioritized in the ancient civilizations such as Atlantis, Mu, and Lemuria. Most religious today do not have the teachings of God and have become tools to maintain the power structure. The original teachings of the ascended masters such as Buddha, Jesus, or Muhammad were the same. However, they have been tampered with by those who want to maintain power and made us dependent to each religion. The liberation of the soul, the pursuit of one's spiritual essence, is the exact opposite of that, seeking answers within ourselves. It all starts within yourself. First, we need to let go of divisions in ourselves, namely our animal nature such as desire for control, desire for power, desire for money, fear, aggressiveness, discrimination, and indifference. Ask your heart brain what the truth is. At that, it is up to you to decide whether to accept the society to remain as it is or to change. If you want to get away from the current consumer-oriented society and build a creative society, please join the project. The survival of the earth and humanity depends on the decisions of each individual.